The church grew faster than the town could account for. New faces filled the pews. Donations increased. Jonah refused to expand outward, insisting the land itself was sacred. Instead, rooms were built beneath the church, simple, clean spaces used for prayer and preparation. Only the most devoted were invited below. Naomi Pierce was next. Drowned in her bathtub. Another accident. Another devoted member. Another sermon about surrender. By the time Detective Clara Wynne arrived from the county, there had been 5 deaths, all different, all explainable, all tied by the same invisible thread. Clara attended a Sunday service without identifying herself. She felt it immediately, the hush, the focus, the way Jonah's voice seemed to slip past resistance. There are those, Jonah said, eyes sweeping the room, who believe fear is a warning. But fear is often just attachment refusing to loosen its grip. The congregation murmured softly. After the service, Clara watched Jonah greet his flock. He took their hands briefly, thumb pressing lightly at the wrist, right where the pulse lived. People left smiling, lighter, as if absolved of something they hadn't known how to name. When Clara introduced herself, Jonah did not flinch. "You carry a heaviness," he said gently. "I carry questions," she replied. Jonah smiled. "Questions are the beginning of surrender." Clara dug where she could. The deaths left no forensic trail. What she found instead were journals, notes, recordings, fragments of belief carefully shaped. Miriam's journal ended with repeated lines written in a trembling hand. "He says the final offering is peace. He says fear must be let go. He says God will carry me." Clara realized the truth slowly, unwillingly. Jonah was not killing his followers. He was convincing them that death was obedience. That to be chosen was to be released from the burden of living. He reframed despair as devotion, exhaustion as readiness, surrender as holiness. The final service Clara witnessed was held at night. Invitation only. Candles lit the sanctuary, shadows dancing along the walls. Jonah stood barefoot at the center, voice barely a whisper. To be chosen, he said, is to trust completely. To step forward without fear. One member rose. Then another. Clara left before it ended. By the time warrants were signed, Jonah Hale had vanished. The church was sealed.